Got your game face on? Excellent. Very good.
Yeah. Oh, no. Driving makes all the sense.
Are you going down the river today, sir?
Nope.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Launch crew?
Going home.
You better not go home. Oh, man.
Not as bad as skiing work.
Skiing work. Yeah.
Carl,
Like any.
everybody wants to get a load of this dry suit. Oh, by the way, do you mind if I film you?
Me?
Yeah, that's what.
Are you going down the river today?
Yes, I am.
Are you nuts?
No.
What's the air temperature?
Probably right now it's 47,
How about the water?
37.
And you add that up and you get, oh, that's too much.
It's too high, so you have to erase this?
It's not enough. It's too cold.
No, it's not. You stay dry.
You said you already swam in this thing?
Yes.
And it costed you how much?
I'm not going into finances.
Okay, fair.
I shouldn't have said anything, but it's like...
Oh. Thank you for speaking to my camera. You already ran the river. What was it, the rat race?
No, I just ran the Upper Miller's release yesterday for the rat race.
Open boat? Oh, okay. Rat race.
I didn't do the rat race.
Oh.
I did the release that feeds the rat race.
Too crowded for you?
No, I just done it too many times.
Oh, I see. Yes, well.
That's flat water.
I
wanted
salute
some
you.
action.
Both you and me are going for the 1 mile today, correct?
1 mile, we can do it.
And
We
the
can do
clinic.
it.
I'm doing the clinic too.
In the clinic too?
Yes.
But not you.
I'm not doing the
Me
clinic
neither. It's Sunday for crying out loud.
So you open boated the...
Hi, do you mind being on my camera? No. Are you guys film editors? Because I'm looking for a couple of good film editors.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I am.
I am so excited because that's something that's kind of tedious for me. But my dog is looking for a good film editor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's his name?
That's Jesse the Wonder Dog.
Hello, Jesse the Wonder. I saw him jumping earlier, so
Yeah,
I guess he is a Wonder Dog.
Thank you for speaking to our camera. You'll see yourselves in the movies. Isn't this a splendid day?
It is a splendid day.
Is this going to be just coffee clutch, or are we really going down the river?
Go out on the river. Yeah, that's going to happen.
I know, it's a rumor.
It's a rumor. When are we doing it, though? That's the question. Right?
Well, I heard 11:15.
I got 11:22 on the watch.
Well, see, be there or be square.
And we're just going to cheer him on, right?
Yeah,
We're just cheering. We're just cheering.
Yeah. Well, you know, the guy in the front of the boat is the real engine. Whoever's in the front, paddle, paddle, paddle like a madman until...
I got a feeling that's me.
That would be you, the engine. Mr. Engine. Good.
Little engine that could. We got this.
We'll see you
This
out
guy.
there. Well, he was going to be my partner, but they said, you know, sit down.
Sausagey. I just got to be honest with you.
They keep saying, sit down, you're rocking a boat.
Jacket that kind of gives him full figure.
He looks like he's well fed.
He rocks the boat, though.
Huh?
You know that song, Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat?
Yeah.
Can you sing a few bars?
Nah, not today.
Do this again. And I'm like, yes, do that. Hi. Hi. Do you mind speaking to my camera?
Speaking to it?
Yeah.
About what? What would it
Oh,
like to be
the
spoken
river, the weather, the boat you're going to row today.
I'm not, well,
You're
I'm
not-
going on the river today. So
Now, can I ask you about your shirt? Can I ask you about this shirt?
This old shirt? This
Yeah,
old
what year is this?
2015.
2015.
Yeah, seven years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah, when they were doing it each year before COVID.
And what did you do that day?
Oh, that day? Holy cow! I don't know. Yeah.
It's all a blur?
Of course.
Did you
yeah.
go to the after party?
I actually no, I was not there this.
Well, then that
for
doesn't
that. It was
explain why it's a
mostly-
blur.
Right. There's no. No, I think they're all a blur. That's the whole point, right? You want to be so absorbed in it that you don't have any specific memory. Yeah.
I agree. It's rather meditative.
It is meditative. That's part of being on the river, but it's also a community event because that's everybody who comes out has generally had some story here that they're reliving or that they're passing down to somebody else. And I mean, when I came out, my parents had me out on the rocks down at Hillendale, and it's just the best memories of hearing the rushing water and having people by cheering in the amphitheater where people go underwater and sink and it was just a thrill and that's what you want each year. You want to keep feeling that. So
Seriously, did you build a fire?
I didn't build a fire, but there were fires going.
Did you bring some libations?
When I was young, I ate marshmallows.
Oh.
Yeah, this is more of a solid
Sounds very
sugary
wholesome.
libation. Yes.
Thank you for speaking to our camera. You're marvelous.
Nice to meet your camera.
Good to see you.
Pleasant.
Really, and I mean, there are people who are very serious paddlers and serious racers. So it's a mix of things. I think some people come out just for the fun and the sport and the event and the festivities. Other people are really serious racers who come out and are really pushing the clock and trying to make great times and get a great workout and the like. And I think, you know, from my perspective and those of us who are involved in the Westfield River Watershed Association, which is a nonprofit that's dedicated to promoting the enjoyment of the river and, you know, sound ecology and restoration and ecological health, we're interested in the event because it's such a great celebration and draws attention to this wonderful resource that we have. And so we've actually just gotten involved in helping to put the race on this year. Nice. The organizers were getting a little bit burnt out, and with COVID and such, we were approached to help to provide some support to put the race on this year. So,
yep. How long have you been like the head of this?
So the race just this is the first year that I've been involved in organizing the race, but I've been the president of the Watershed Association for a few years now.
What got you involved in that?
I'm you know, I always, since you know, my early 20s, was interested in being part of a watershed association. I'm, you know, consider myself an environmentalist, and you know, I've been involved in different things. And I started teaching at Westfield State University, and somebody who was the president at the time approached me about becoming a member. And we do great activities. We do river cleanups. We open up a fish ladder down in West Springfield for a day. All sorts of other educational events. We work close with the Westfield River Wild and Scenic Committee, which is another entity that's involved in promoting and protecting the river.
Of our journey.
So you represent Southwick?
I don't.
No,
that's
you're,
Nick. That's Nick.
Oh, Nick has got
Does,
Southwick.
yeah.
I can't keep you guys straight. So you have what? Which
I have
area?
19 communities here in the First Franklin, including Huntington.
Are you running the race? Are you doing the clinic today?
I am not. I have to go get my kid from hockey. I would love to.
Oh, that's your excuse.
That's my excuse.
It's a good excuse, though.
But
It's good to see you, though.
it's good
Thank
that you came
you.
out though.
Absolutely. I love
Oh my God, we
Huntington.
love the fact that
Oh yeah, she's got. I did. She's got to
So
do
I'm
the
not
waiver.
participating.
Oh, she's not racing. Yep.
You're going down the river?
Of course I am.
You're nuts.
I know.
Did I already ask you this? No. Oh. Well, do you know who you're paddling with?
I do not.
Are you in the front or the back?
I have no clue.
You're in the front.
Okay.
So you're the engine.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta paddle. No
They'll
matter
go
what.
left to right, left to right.
Don't you think, Harry? Harry
How are
is
you?
an excellent
Yes,
interviewer.
Oh yes, we're
He's a
thrilled to be
professional.
here. We're thrilled to have our state rep from Westfield, but I just learned not all of Westfield. We're missing 6B.
Until November, but
But we got to turn
technically.
that around.
Oh, did some gerrymandering take place?
No, it's just
no,
three
no,
districts.
no
eight
jury,
population.
just district. It's all legal. But we're thrilled to have them here.
Well, I'm
along
thrilled.
with our mayor of Westfield.
Yeah, I've heard you've run this race many times, Harry.
I have run it many times, but no longer. Too many injuries and stuff like that. But I loved it. I did it. I moved here in '91, and that's when I started doing this race. I raced for years with my brother, and both it was then called the novice. We call it the classic race now, the 8 mile plus the 12 mile, the pro race. I used to do that for many, many years, but love this race because it has so many dimensions in it. And what we love about this race is rapids, there's mill ponds with slack water, there's portages or portages as most people know it.
French.
Pronounced.
You spoke French.
The French pronunciation is portage. But there's all aspects of this race that challenges any level of paddler from the novice to the experienced. And you can have pro racers that can flip over in the first 5 minutes, depending on what's going on in the upper section. The upper 4 miles is really the most fun, the most challenging because of all the drops and the big water and the rock gardens that you're navigating coming down, but an awful lot of fun. And we hope people are going to come out and be a part of this iconic Hilltown event. What better way to start spring on Sunday, April 24th, than being part of the Westfield River Canoe and Kayak Wildwater Races. Come on out, have a great time.
We love it. Wear your wetsuit to church, slip out the
Absolutely.
side door, get down to the
Absolutely.
river.
Absolutely.
Thank
Love
you
it.
for speaking to our camera.
Yes.
I'm Hannah from The Reminder.
Hannah from The Reminder, Kathy Lee of
Hi.
WSKB Westfield.
Nice.
Yes. And we'll put something together, right?
Yeah.
When can I read your interview?
Probably, I think it's going to be out on Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah. It's for this area. I mainly cover, I go on West Springfield and Westfield. So coming out here is a very different world to me.
We really appreciate you doing
Thank you,
that.
yeah. I'm actually from Amherst originally. So,
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so we drove from Amherst. That's my boyfriend right there. We drove from Amherst to here, and it was like a 50-minute trip.
Oh, sure it is.
But
Even though you can see it from here.
Yeah,
I'm from Montgomery, and I can see the whole campus of the University of Massachusetts from my house. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I live right near there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no problem.
What do you know about this happening today? Is this the VIP tour? What is
The
this?
VIP is politicians, dignitaries, newspaper writers. Anyway, I think the course is going to be about a mile long. Should be some ways on there. Get a feel for the river.
And you're going to just throw them in a canoe with some expert paddlers
Yes.
and say good luck?
Oh yeah, the paddlers they're going to go with are really, really good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Have you ever done this race yourself?
Yep,
Oh, which one? Did the long one or the short one?
expert race, the long one. And so I think I've done this race only once, and the expert race all the other times.
Oh, so this will be new. You're not doing it today, though?
No.
Oh, good. Do you want to hold my dog? Because you won't let my dog go down the river.
Sure. Oh, I need to drive my car though.
Well, Steve is actually, he's my recovery crew here. But yeah, you could talk to him. Try to keep the dog calm.
Yep.
The dog's going to go nuts when I get in the boat, you know. Thank you for speaking to my camera. Is there anything else you'd like to impart?
I think this is a great opportunity for people who are in the river. And earlier on in the day, we're going to have a clinic here in a full 8 miles.
Why don't you go not... So I think I've met almost everybody here today. My name is Ed, by the way. I'm the race director of the 2022 version of the Westfield River Wildwater Races. It's an exciting time. It's really cool to see so many people here. I wasn't expecting to see quite as many people as are here right now. But we've got dignitaries, we've got paddlers, we've got guests. It's so wonderful to see everybody. I live in Southampton, and when I drive down to the river, I come down County Road, and I'm going down this steep stretch, and there's the river ahead of me. And so I've raced 42 times, by the way. And every time I see that river, I get like goosebumps. I get excited. I see that river, and I'm looking at the level of it, and I'm wondering, oh, is this a good level to paddle at? Is it safe? Is it too high? Is it too low? You know what? Today, it's just right. It's beautiful. We got a lot of nice water coming in out of the Knightfield Dam on the east branch, or some people call it the north branch. And of course, this is the west branch here, which has also got a fair amount of water in it, more than what we usually see at race day. So that's nice too. We wanted to draw attention to the river race by inviting all of you here and engaging in a short paddle. I don't know if the people that are paddling today, there's 4 of you, by the way, with 4 of our experts. I don't know if you've ever been on a river before, if you've ever paddled before, but it really is an exciting thing. It's a cool thing to be able to get on the water. It's almost as if when you get on the Westfield River, at least for me, I turn into almost like somebody else. It's a very relaxing, peaceful thing for me. You've got the sound of the river rolling along the shore and over the rocks and the waves, and you look at it, and there's several people here that are going to agree with me when they see a river. They say, "Oh, I think I can run the boat right there. Oh no, I'm going to go over there instead," because there are distinct lines that you're going to want to paddle in, and I don't know that our experts are going to be able to do that today, are they?
Not me.
No, I don't think so. No. Of course they are, right? Yeah, of course they are. So yeah, it's just a really exciting, cool thing for me, and I'm really, as I'm sort of transitioning from racing to more getting involved in the community and the race itself, I'm actually having a really good time. I'm laid up right now too, which means I'm not racing this year, but I've been putting a lot of time into this, which is also good. My wife says, "Oh, it's keeping you occupied," and I said, "Yeah, it sure is." So that's a good part of it too. Just let me mention a couple of things regarding safety when we get on the water. We do have a couple of kayaks, by the way, that are going to follow along, that will be part of our safety crew in case anything bad should happen. So you always need to be prepared in case anything bad should happen. It's not going to, by the way, but you need to think about it. The first thing is that, well, you're going to have life jackets. Everybody has life jackets. You're going to have paddles. If you should happen for some reason to tip over, let me tell you, it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shock to the system. So you need to know that. It's going to take your breath away. You need to remain calm for the first 10 seconds or so, and then after 10 seconds, you're going to get your breath back. All right, and then only after 10 seconds are you going to be able to think, because you're not going to be able to think other than, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? It's going to be damn cold. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably 40 degrees. So that's the first thing. After you gain your calmness, then the next thing you're going to want to do is think about safety. So like I said, we've got 2 kayaks that are going to be on the water that will be there to help you. But in the event that you're helping yourself, which is a really good strategy, by the way, you want to make sure you don't stand up. You want to keep your feet in front of you. And then the next thing you really want to be concerned about is do not get on the downside, the low side of the river with the canoe. You always want to be above the canoe. If for some reason the canoe is above you and being pushed and you're below it, and you end up stuck against a rock somehow, well, guess what? That boat weighs 80 pounds right there now. But when it's full of water, it weighs a ton. So you're going to have a ton that's going to come against you and crush you, and it's going to hurt. So you want to avoid all that stuff. I hope I'm not putting fear into anybody.
That's it. I'm going home.
But I want you to know that the water is damn cold, all right? But you're gonna, I know everything's gonna be fine, and you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna put in here, you might get your feet a little bit wet getting into the boat. You're gonna paddle down a quarter of a mile. The East Branch is gonna come in, the water level is gonna pick up a bit. You're gonna see some big waves. The expert paddlers we have might take you through those big waves just because it's fun. You might get splashed a little bit, and then you're going to go through a little bit of a straightaway and then let a little bit of a left turn, and you're going to come to the roadside pull-off, and you'll be done. So after you get out, we've got people that are going to drive down and pick you up and bring you back. If you want to get a boat back up here, you'll have to probably drive back down, pick your boat up, and then come back here if you're going to do the clinic, the next clinic that starts at 12:15. So next I wanted to introduce you to the president of the Westfield River Watershed Association. Brian Kahns has been instrumental in getting this race going again this year. Not only Brian, but the whole Watershed Association committee. And Brian's got a few words to say as well.
Thanks, Ed. Yeah, I won't say too much more. I'm excited to get out on the water, and I'll just say that it's been there's a lot that goes into this race, and I kind of just knew that, having been part of the race as a racer a few times. And so the prior race organizers were looking to sort of hand it off, and Ed approached us, the Watershed Association, and knowing that this is the single greatest event that we hold that happens on the river, right, and attracts the most attention and is the most festive and fun. I often, for me, it's like, it's the Hilltown St. Patrick's Day Parade, right? It's like, it's the only local analogy that I can think of that comes close. So it was kind of a natural fit for us, and but it's really been all of these great volunteers that make it happen, and it's very comforting to come and see a lot of the expert paddlers. Those of us who have been planning the race, we kind of know that there are these people that are just going to come out and make the race happen, and have made the race happen for, you know, the past several decades. So that's a really cool thing to be part of. And it's interesting, the Watershed Association was started in 1952, and the race is in 53, or Ed, what was the first? 53. So the two organizations, events really have their birth right around the same time. So I guess we have a debt of gratitude to those folks who were, pretty forward-looking back in the early 1950s on both ecological and environmental protection fronts, and also the recreation and celebration part. So glad to be part of this, bringing both of those things together. And yeah, thanks for turning out, folks. Really, really appreciate it.
Yay.
Ready to paddle?
Not yet. Natalie's going to say a few words. Natalie, where are you? Right there. Yeah, Natalie is the state rep for Huntington, and she just wants to say a few things. And then after Natalie's done, we'll get the boats together. Most of you already have seen the new entrance right here. We'll go down and we'll get in the water, and we'll get at it.
Thanks, Ed. Hey, everybody. I'm State Representative Natalie Blay. I represent 19 communities here in the 1st Franklin District, including Huntington, and just wanted to say thanks to Ed for doing this. This is really incredible, and certainly the Watershed Association for all that you've done to raise awareness about this incredible resource that we have here. The outdoor recreational opportunities that we have here in Western Massachusetts are second to none in Massachusetts. And not enough people know about it. And so events like this one help to showcase exactly the beauty that we have out here. And getting out in the river, as you said, it's a really unique perspective. Being right there on the water helps you appreciate what we have all around us. So thank you for doing this again, year after year after year, and bringing us together to have this opportunity to appreciate nature around us. I do want to just take a minute to introduce everybody to my 2 colleagues here as well. I have Rep. Nick Boldiga.
Hello. Are we going to say a couple words? Or?
Sure.
Oh, okay, great. All right, that was my intro. Okay. Hi, I'm Nick Boldiga. I'm the state representative for Southwick, Agawam, and Granville. And next year I will have the privilege of representing Huntington in my legislative district. So this is actually my first time on the river. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to go down in one of the canoes. But I did notice that we were only told not to wear suits, and everybody that's going to be paddling us has wetsuits on, and I'm wearing a lot of cotton. So I'll be heading back to my car in a minute to see if I can find some gloves and another hat and everything else, but I'm really looking forward to today. I want to thank all of you for putting this on. I'm happy to be out here, and I think it's going to be pretty exciting. So thank you, Natalie. I'm looking forward to working with you over the next year or so, and then representing this great town in my district. So thank you.
Great town. We also have Rep. Kelly Pease.
Yes, I am. Actually represent Westfield, and after next year it'll be Westfield and Southampton. But I grew up a couple miles up the road here, so this is where I grew up in the hill towns. Matter of fact, I used to get a bunch of crap from the old president, Jeff DeFeo, for that I've never run the race. So at least I'm going to do this little trial run. I'm really excited about it. And let's go have fun. But before we go, I'd love to get a big group picture of everybody before we go down the river.
That would be great.
Yep. Yep, there, for Westfield. That's right.
Well, you named a river after us, so that was good, right? That's okay. I'm much more familiar from the banks, actually. I run this course pretty often as I'm an avid marathoner, so I get to see it. And the reason why we picked this route is because of the Westfield River. It's just a beautiful, pristine piece of property. I was just out with another bunch of guys a couple days ago hiking Mount Toccoa and looking back down on it. It's pretty something special. So whatever we can do to advocate for you guys, or I don't mean you guys, I mean you guys, right? Advocate for you guys to see if we can't support you. We certainly will. It's a fun time. And I'm going to be the first guy on the river again today, first time as well. So yeah. Kelly will join you.
Yep.
I've tubed it a number of times. Does that count?
I grew up off the West Branch.
Is tubing a count?
My little raft and swam it many times.
I won't tell you about the rest of the tubing stories. I'll just tell you I've tubed it a couple times. But thank you. I don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's get a picture.
Do it. See you guys next.
Over by the boat?
Yeah.
Everybody over there. Let's take a picture.
Everybody by the boats.
Everybody by the boats.
Oh, nice.
You got the crutch. Don't use that as a crutch like you always.
Get up here.
Here, Kelly.
We're giving you paddle.
Come on, we gotta get you guys.
Can everybody like scooch in?
Yeah, come on, scrunch.
You're gonna go back on your own and get close.
Oh, hi, come on, you guys.
Like in
It's all right, good. Good. Here we go, here we go. Take the fast water on the right. Sorry. Sorry I was so slow on that. Yeah, it'll be fine. Keep paddling, keep paddling. Keep your paddle in the water. You gotta go fast. Paddle hard, paddle hard. Good, good. Never stop paddling, okay? Whee! I guess we'll go to the left of that snag. Yeah, just keep your paddle right in the water. Good job. Woohoo! Woo! Yoo-hoo! Yeah, Leslie! Woo! All right, you don't need to like take the paddle out right about line of your body, you know what I mean? You don't need such a big follow through. Just do like a chop. Yeah. Take the paddle out right even with your body. So now we're on the west branch and it's flowing normally. Now we're getting hit on the left by the middle branch. So this is where all the big water comes in on the left. Woohoo! I just get... Huh?
How is the water as far as cleanliness?
Cleanliness? Oh, you can just about drink it. You know, I think it's like, it's pretty pristine. It's not like the Connecticut River, you know, it's drinkable, swimmable, and you can eat the fish that comes out of here. I hope they got somebody with a big red flag at the takeout point, or I'll go right by. You and me will go right down to Long Island Sound. All right, this is that left turn Ed was talking about. Gonna take a left turn up here. I just get so happy. All right, paddle hard on the right, paddle hard. Good, 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 good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Woohoo! Is it a what? Woo! Woohoo! Woo! I'm glad I got you, Leslie. You weigh about the same as me. Yeah. Oh, don't tell me it's over. It's over. Is that it? Oh, Les, let's go down to Long Island Sound. Oh, so sad. Can't believe it. Does that look like the medical center? Oh, there they are. Sheesh. Dang.
5 more minutes.
Can you get us an extension? Hey, do you have any political clout? Yeah, where are we taking out? Right here? Okay, this is it. This is the end. Look out, duck your head.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, we want to stay 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Good takeout right here.
Pull. Sorry, man. Paddle on your left. Paddle on the left. Paddle on the left. Paddle on the left.
Plenty of spots. Plenty of spots. Look at that. Plenty of spots. Good job, Kathy.
Oh, thanks.
Next spot. Next spot.
Here's a good spot.
How's a little Kathy on her?
Okay, I'm gonna hit your boat.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I was trying to catch a root. Sorry, Amy.
Okay, hold on, I'm pulling you around.
Let the bow go downstream.
Well, she's getting out and I don't want to knock her over.
We're good. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know exactly where we'd take it out. Woohoo!
Nice job.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Amy.
Yep.
You make a really good red flag, though. I was like, that's
Yeah.
a good red flag. You know, one of the reasons I bought it.
I'm like, it's over?
I want people to see where I end up. That's actually a really good scene. Like, so we're there. So he can go in and not get...
So what is your impression of our little trip?
That was cool. That was really cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, help.
Coming right in here.
Trying to get my gloves on. Thank you so much. Where's the truck? Yeah, down. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm telling you I was going the wrong place. How'd you run down here so fast?
Hey, can you get a picture of both of us with your or his camera?
And my camera too?
Yeah, hold the paddle. Hold the paddle.
Hey,
The river looks so much fun.
can you do this on that camera as well? And then,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's us.
Oh, that's nice.
that's the Android.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks, Leslie.
Thank you. Great
It's
shades.
fun, wasn't it?
One more time.
Oh, the shades.
Shades. Good. No, I love them too.
You like
They're
the
both.
Oh, no shades.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Let me see. I think there's one other.
You can go in my truck if you want, but there's gonna be like two people and a dog.
Oh, this is really.
Oh yeah. Yeah, give me that stuff.
That's really nice.
That's great. Let me get you.
Yeah,
I did you. I'll undo you.
Thank you, Mommy.
Now tell me where I can hear your radio show.
97.7 FM, Great Barrington, streamed live.
Great Barrington.
Yeah, BerkshireRadio.org.
Wait, you gotta write that.
2 o'clock.
You gotta write that down.
Are you gonna come back to the thing?
What's the thing? Yeah.
Thing.
Don't leave without me.
No.
Okay, here comes my dog. That was too quick. Oh yeah, I gotta move the truck. Is the keys in there, Steve? Yeah? Steve, are the keys in the truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun time.
Seriously, I can't believe it's over.
Take another run.
I should. Did you have fun, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it was a blast.
Isn't it great?
I kind of knew it was gonna be though. You know what I mean? Like,
It's over too soon. Yeah.
I went live on the river though.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Facebook.
Good for you.
So I flipped it out that way, and I flipped it out with Brian and I going down, and it's fun. It's fun stuff.
I am not that technologically advanced. I'm very amazed at you.
Why?
I don't know. You're older than me,
Well,
aren't you?
you
I'm
got this
65.
going on.
Is it flashing or is it dead?
It's flashing.
Oh,
Got it
I got
going.
it. I got
No,
it.
it's all good. I'll be 60 in June.
Happy birthday in June.
Nice to meet you.
Yay. That's dirty water. Dirty water. Dizzy. Yeah.